Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So this morning, I awoke to a tweet from TSN Hockey giving their updated top 25 players in the entire NHL, and the headline really caught my eye. It said, McKinnon usurps McDavid in TSN's mid-season player rankings. They did their updated top 25. I obviously did my top 50 like 2 weeks ago at this point, actually at the halfway point in the season, unlike TSN Hockey. So that headline really caught my eye, and I thought we got a blind react to it. I have not seen anything else besides that. We know that McKinnon's probably going to be number one. I assume McDavid's going to be number two, but I thought we'd go through it and see how much recency biased, what kind of list they ended up cooking up. So let's first look at my top 50, my top 10. I had McKinnon second. I think at this point, you got to give him second best player, but then the rest is Makar, Matthews, Kucherov, Hughes, I had pretty high. Pastrnak, Draisaitl, Fox, Barkov, 11 through 20. It's pretty standard. It's nothing like that far out of the realm. Even like Jack Hughes at 6. It's pretty consensus, like top 8, top 9. And then 21 through 30. I assume that TSN, out of my top 25, they'll probably have like 21 out, maybe 20 or 19 to 21 of my top 25 players probably will be in their top 25. No list is exactly the same. No list is perfect. But without further ado, let's dive into it. First, I'm very interested in their criteria. This comes to us from Steve Dryden. The first crack in a near decade and a half Crosby-McDavid dynasty has appeared. So they're just talking about McKinnon. He's obviously been fantastic. Very much McKinnon has been the most spectacular player from start to finish in this unofficial first half of the season. So are they going solely based on this season? Because if so, then Nikita Kucherov at third doesn't make a lot of sense. You would have Kucherov over McDavid if you were going solely based on the season. We'll get into it. I don't know what they're going for on this, but let's dive into it. Just get to the fucking list. All right. McKinnon 1, McDavid 2, Kucherov 3, Matthews 4, Makar all the way down at number 5. So obviously they have the exact same top 5 as me. I still have Makar extremely high. The guy's on pace for 104 goddamn points after being the no doubt best defenseman in the entire NHL the previous 3 seasons. But I don't hate having Kucherov and Matthews considering they are forwards ahead of Cale Makar. Quinn Hughes number 6. I think that is heavy recency biased. I didn't have Quinn Hughes top 10. I could see you having top 10, but having him over a guy like David Pastrnak that was second in the goddamn Hart race last year is yet again on pace for around 110, 115 points, 50 plus goals. I think that's fucking ridiculous, but maybe that's just me. Rantanen 8. You put Rantanen over a guy like Jack Hughes and over a guy like Leon Draisaitl. This is, yikes. Where's Draisaitl all the way down at 14? Dude. I thought I was hating on Draisaitl for my placement. Holy shit. They have JT Miller. This has to be, but again, this doesn't make sense because if this was solely based on this season, Kucherov would be number. And again, if this was based on solely this season, then Quinn Hughes would be ahead of Cale. It's so inconsistent. As people criticize my list for being inconsistent, this is the definition of inconsistency. How do you have Crosby ahead of Miller if it's solely this year? Dude, this list is trash. Draisaitl at 14th. Jack Hughes at 19th behind Zach Hyman. Dude, no. Time out. That is dog shit. Dude. What are we doing here? Sam Reinhart, 15. He's playing insane. This is just massive recency biased. Dobson, 22. Like, I love Noah Dobson. You could say I don't get this list, man. I don't get this list. I just don't get this list. Matthew Tkachuk has not been a top 25 player this year solely. Victor Hedman doesn't play defense anymore. This is a horrendous list. Obviously, I don't include goalies in this, so Demko, Hellebuck, whatever. But they have maybe 15 of the players that I had in my top 25. Dude, what are we doing here? Mikko Rantanen, number 8, having a fantastic season, but that's mainly, McKinnon is playing out of his goddamn mind. I just can't get over JT Miller, 12, Panarin, 13, sure. Draisaitl, 14. This is Zach Hyman is balling out, but it's not. He has 30 goals in 47 points. Like, it's not like he's having this JT Miller level. Yes, his goal scoring's up. I don't get how this is so bad. This is so bad. Again, making a list like this, trust me, I know out of anybody, making a fucking list like this is hard to do. I don't know how you are this recency biased. Like, the thing with McKinnon and McDavid, going back to that, is McDavid's still on pace for 127 points. He'd obviously missed a couple games. He's playing Selke level defense, arguably, this year. His best defensive year ever. I don't know how after that you take him off. And why didn't you have Matthews over McDavid back in 2022 when he won the Hart? Why didn't you have Kucherov in 2019 over McDavid? It's not consistent. It doesn't make any sense. Again, Quinn Hughes ahead of a guy like David Pastrnak. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is just Garbaggio. I am shocked. Did I miss something? Also not on they almost had Adin Hill in the top 25. I guess this is solely based on this year. It's gotta be. But even then, how do you have Zach Hyman ahead of Jack Hughes? I get maybe he missed a couple games, but he was the far better player. How do you have Noah Dobson behind Zach? No consistency on this list. Zero. Garbaggio, dude. Garbaggio. I'm shocked. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? I thought I was going to be reacting this far longer. I'm literally taken aback. It's just solely recency biased. This is horrible. I'll be seeing you in the next one.